wanted to mention something. Kevin and I were just talking about, we were talking about the element of stress and just different variety of things. And it reminded me of something I wanted to mention to you. And that is within the last few years or so, I've actually counseled a couple of men, grew up in the church, who were suffering from panic attacks. And they were guys that used to say, oh, this whole panic attack business, it's just fabricated. It's in someone's, they're just making it up, whatever. And then they went through one, and they actually had all the physiological, emotional symptoms associated with it, but one of the biggest precursors to that has to do with people who are not taking any kind of a vacation, sabbatical. They have some health issues. Maybe they're not exercising enough. And so those two things, coupled with maybe an intense period of a lot of work, can bring those on. And so sometimes people don't see it for a while, and it can go on for years. In both cases of these guys, didn't take a vacation for years. So what I'm saying is, allow yourself the opportunity, because it will do wonders for your marriage, wonders for you. Give yourself permission to say, not only is it okay, but I have to take off a couple of days and not think about anything. And just go and relax and pray and because what it does is it certainly allows you to recharge. And physiologically, again, there's documentation, research that shows that that's one of the big precursors for an anxiety attack, is because just like, if you throw a pass over and over and over again, or baseball, or hit the tennis racket, you get tennis elbow, right? You keep using it and using it and using it and using it, right? And so what do? They say, you got to rest it. Well, the mind is like that too. The mind can become fatigued, and you got to rest the mind. So give yourself, God put in place a long time ago principles associated with that, whether it's the land, letting the land lay fallow, or the Sabbath, or the importance of resting and getting away, as Jesus showed us up in the mountains. So do that for yourself, for your family. And it will make you more productive. It will. Okay? All right. And I know sometimes I'll be behind my desk and I'm trying to get a project done, and I work. And all the while I think, I should go out and do a little bit of digging up some rocks and put, the line in the place where it's washing out there on our road. And I need to do that. But I got to get this finished. And then I sit there and invariably, if I go out and do something for an hour or two, man, my mind is much better after that. I come back in and ready to go. So y'all take care of each other that way. Take care of yourself, and it'll be really helpful to you overall. Okay, another thing. What was it I was going to mention? Okay, so yeah, here's what we're going to do. So this... for the next 15 minutes, I'd like for us all of you to go find a quiet place in the building somewhere. You can find a place in here, maybe there's some place in the auditorium. And this exercise is called Alone Together with God. And what I'm asking you to do is, if you'll turn to this page where it says, Alone Together with God, Marriage Enrichment Exercise. It kind of goes over some of the things that we've talked about today. The Colossians chapter 3, and then so forth. All right. Now, the only thing that we haven't really talked about in here is forgiveness. Sometimes we are troubled by the past and the things that are plaguing us, and we've not really ever asked for forgiveness, or we've not really, truly put it behind us. We need to allow God to redeem those things, to forgive them, for us to move forward. And I put a cross back here, if I can find it, okay, of things that maybe if you want to, you don't have to, but maybe you might want to write that on there. What are some things that I need to just put on the cross and put that behind me? Ask God's forgiveness. What are the things I need to bury? Again, you can put it from that perspective and let God renew, just like he brought Jesus back from the dead. However you want to use it, read over that section, spend about 15 minutes. If you just want to spend time praying together, whatever it is, I'd like to give you this opportunity, because what I found is if we don't, everybody usually goes home back to life, right? Oh, we've been here all day, I got to take care of this, got to take care of this, and we don't end up talking about what we've been discussing. So this is your opportunity. It might be difficult, uncomfortable for some of you, but I want to press you to do it, okay? So any places we shouldn't go in the building? I mean, construction area? Yeah. Okay. Don't go to Kevin's office. He'll probably, he and Tracy may be in there. I don't know. So, all right. So let's do that. Be back here at 2:25 if you can. 2:25, 2:30.